You motherfuckers.
Beep beep. Test.
First you hack my site,
Beep,
then you
beep.
use my Twitter bot to get me
Category
fucking
SWAT
swatted. Shut the fuck up. No talking. I hope you guys don't have a fucking splitting headache because of this shit now, which is going to negatively affect the quality of the stream, which is usually extremely high. So fucking stupid that someone can just tweet out my name, and then it gets its SWAT team to my fucking door. How does that even make any fucking sense? Like, literally anyone could fucking do that. It didn't even have to be through the Twitter bot account. Someone could have just sent that from a random Twitter account, and I still would have got swatted. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. They said they knew it was bullshit, but they had to check it out anyways, just in case.
Why would you make a Twitter bot and not expect it?
It doesn't even matter if I had the Twitter bot or not. Someone could just send it from any Twitter account. All they had to do was have my name. But, I talked to the detective, and he said that, if they get my name again, they probably won't swat me, but... I guess that's a positive out of this, since I don't have to worry about it happening again. Because it already happened. It's like smallpox. I already got it, I don't have to worry about the cops busting down my door and tossing the place again. I should be fine. So it's technically a blessing in disguise, really, if you think about it. Not very hard. I don't feel like streaming right now. I should probably just turn it off.
Do the incel uprising unironically now.
Well, now that I gotta be on my best behavior, because for all I know, the fucking detective's watching this stream right now. So now I can't say that I hate women and all that stuff. I'm trying to remember what exactly happened. They had a suicide guy there that was basically trying to talk me out of trying to kill myself from quarantine self-isolation. Little do they know I've been self-quarantined for like 2 fucking years. I told it I'm a freelance programmer, which is technically true, and I'm also a babysitter.
Read the thread and it LOL come back.
Guess I could do that. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be reviewing the site, aren't I? Here's my calculator. Here it is. JP got a 0 today. Alright, let me go find the shitty thread. 4chanx got updated. There we go. Alright, let me see this. This is before they showed up, because I saw the tweet because I noticed... I was on Twitter for some reason, I don't remember what, but I noticed I had like 20 fucking notifications. And I clicked on it, and I saw like a billion people fucking retweeted this shit. What does it say? If you live in Denver, don't go outside tomorrow. This is a warning. Active shooter, the norms will pay. Death to Foids. Incel. You know what I should do? I should find out, because there is some dipshit on here constantly says fucking Foids. I'm sure What the fuck is this? Get out of this playlist. This is alright, but it's too loud. There we go, that's better. American Beauty. This is about a guy that wants to kill himself. Oh, his song's called Dead Already. Fitting. What does it say? Yeah, I should find out who this dipshit is. He constantly says Foids. Because he probably wasn't smart enough to use that VPN. Because he used a VPN when he posted that stupid shit that got tweeted.
Shut up.
Why are you fucking in here if you don't want me talking? I'm gonna fucking give the detective your IP. If you're telling me to shut up, you're probably trying to shut me up because you don't want me to talk about this. Because you know the cops are coming for you, huh? Because I sent him the IP and he said he'd look into it, because apparently they can like haggle with the VPNs if there's like a terrorist threat or something like that.
Beep beep. Please know I have a daughter.
Oh, let me save the daughter then. Probably got her in a rape dungeon knowing you. Death to Foids incel. My name is Trevor A. Richardson. I cannot be stopped.
Beep beep.
Like, literally all he had to do was... all he had to do was have his
proxies.
Name. Yeah, the cop said he can get around those proxies. Apparently they have an NSA department or something. I think people have heard of them. Find me if you can, DPD. I'm guessing that's the Denver Police Department. My name is Trevor A. Richardson. I'm sure the people who made me go through this hell remember this name. If they don't tomorrow, they will. It's payback, active shooter. You can't stop me, GNFOS.
Hee hee.
It's hilarious. And then this Tribot guy, apparently he looks for the active shooter hashtag and then he retweets anything. I guess that gave it attention. So that happened and I saw this and then deleted it. They showed up anyways. Oh yeah, and here's their cards. These are the guys that came by. The Mental Health Center of Denver. He was the guy that's trying to talk me out of killing myself from self-isolation. I think he still thinks I'm suicidal. He actually asked me if I'm suicidal, and then I paused. I was trying to think of something clever to say, because who's not fucking suicidal these days? But then I just said no, and then he asked me why I paused. And I just said no reason. Which isn't a very good reason. So, he might be back. Adult
Beep,
Recovery
beep.
Services.
Maybe you should invite them to your stream. Beep beep.
Did they?
You should have said you wouldn't get it.
They spelled services wrong. Adult Recovery Services. Jesus fucking Christ. How do you... They don't have spell check at the Mental Health Center of Denver? That's...
Beep beep.
Is it really cut the funding
Nice
on mental
government.
health? Yes, the services of adult recovery. And then here's a detective. I blurred out his badge number so you guys can't harass him. And I used the email to talk about the IP and all that stuff, you know, whatever. Apparently, they said that Denver is like the #1 shooter capital
Beep,
or
beep.
whatever, which I
That's
had no
how you
idea
know
about.
It's a reputable institution. Beep beep. Maybe you should call him. You might get bucks.
I think I'll just get thrown in a mental asylum, which I mean, probably better than jail, I guess.
Beep beep. Getting talked out of
'Cause-
suicide is the first step on Remus Guide. Beep beep.
Is it?
This.
I haven't read Uncle Remus's guide. Is it Uncle Remus? That was something else. I haven't read that in like 15 years. I forget how to get neat bucks. But I did have a plan when I went homeless. I thought I was just gonna like rob a store or something with like nail clippers and then get thrown in jail. That way I'd have
Beep,
somewhere to
beep.
sleep and I'd have a bed and
I used
meals.
it to great effect.
But I guess with this, I could just call him and say I'm gonna kill myself, and then I get a cozy, I get a
Beep,
much
beep.
cozier room,
You get admitted
and
to
I probably
build
don't
a
have to.
case.
I probably don't have to live with Tyrone either. Might get my own place. Might even have internet access. I can play Shardstone in there. That's probably the dream. Maybe I should give him a call. Then again, if they can't spell services right, maybe their facilities aren't that great. They clearly have funding problems. What else we got here? Guess who knocked on my door and questioned me? You guys just launched your Twitter bot. Yeah, I had to fucking turn off the Twitter bot. It's probably a bad idea to begin with. You guys were tweeting a lot of dumb shit with my name on it already. I just didn't think the cops would actually show up from it.
Beep beep. Maybe you could make some friends there. Probably all Shardstone players are mentally ill anyway.
Well, if you're playing Shardstone, you've got some sort of problem. I mean, Blizzard already fucked you up. They've been fucking me up for 15 years. They've ruined my life, and apparently they don't get held responsible for it. In fact, they probably got bailed out for it. Because of the quarantine, they said they couldn't even shake my hand.
Beep,
Oh
beep.
yeah, they couldn't shake my hand because of the
How did
quarantine,
he
so they
tweet
didn't
your
even want to
name
come
with
in.
the word filter?
Huh? I don't know. The word filter, I think the Twitter post, I think it kicks in before the word filter kicks in. But the Twitter bot has its own word filter, at least it did. Or filtered, like, if you said the N word or the gay F word or something like that. Because
Beep,
I
beep.
kept getting automatically banned
They
because
would
people
have
kept,
taken you if they saw
tweeting the
your
N word.
piss bottles.
I only have one piss bottle now because I'm running out of bottles because they stole my car. So I can't really buy piss bottles anymore. So I'm down to my last jug. Because it weighs too much to carry home. So I just don't buy them anymore. Instead, I buy like those Propel powdered drinks or whatever. The grape drink kind. It's the cheapest one. I think they knew it was likely BS, but to check it out just in case. I thought it might have gone crazy
Beep,
from
beep.
quarantine. So I already said all
Moon,
this.
please don't say Nick good.
Don't say the N-word. Save that for the end of the stream. They also wanted to search the place for weapons, but I said right on, since the place is a mess. Yeah, they're not going to come back, I don't think. Because when I talked to him, he said, yeah, we knew it was bullshit, but if it is real, and then they'd get blamed for not checking it out by all these fucking people on Twitter that said, hey, this guy said he was going to shoot it up, and he did. Or something like that. Apparently there's some guy up in Granby, too. Granby is a place up in the mountains in Colorado where my dad lives. Apparently some guy, like, hijacked a tank there. I guess they're famous for that, too. So we've got a lot of crazy people here, which... It's probably bad because I'm also from Florida, so they probably think I'm, like, double crazy. That might be why they actually came over here with the SWAT team.
Tank guy was paced.
He was no Unabomber. How would I... And then they had Ted Bundy up at FSU, so I've been surrounded by fucking mass murderers. I guess it's starting to rub off on me. How would I know what they believe? I was acting nervous since there was a team of cops at my door. Who knows how they interpreted that? The only reason I was nervous is because I didn't want them coming in because the place is a fucking mess. You got, like, boxes everywhere. I don't even have a couch. Use a monitor as a TV. I have tires set up as a chair in my living room. So... I would have been embarrassed if they came in, so I just kind of... I don't know if that came off as me trying to hide weapons or not, but... I don't think they can raid your house over a tweet. I'm also pretty sure I'm not charged with anything. They just have to follow up on the asshole's tweet. I'm pissed. Let's see how they can be held responsible for the jackass tweeting my name alongside a bunch of hashtags. What else we got here? I was watching YouTube when they came. Oh yeah, here's the asshole. He was behind fucking NordVPN. Wonder if NordVPN's gonna give him up. He said he'd get back to me if they found out who did it. That'll be nice. Probably the same asshole that fucking hacked the site. Because hacking the last site would have been pretty fucking easy because I was lazy, so I just mapped this song stink. I mapped the server password to my mouse button. So there was like a billion times that could have came up on stream for me punching the desk. I already know it came up once when I was playing Classic WoW. And I punched the desk so hard that it hit the button on my mouse. And then it typed the server password in the chat. So it might have got it from there. Or it might have got it from these billion fucking sites that get hacked every day because of dumbasses who came in and spelled services right, run these sites, and they don't protect your password. And the server password it was like my throwaway password, so I used it on a bunch of shitty sites I didn't give a shit about. So one of those could have just leaked my password, and then you got it from a list somewhere. It also could be because I only changed... I remember back like when I fucking started the site like 5 years ago, I accidentally renamed one of the PHP files to php.back so you could read it. I told you I have a fucking splitting headache from this shit. Excuse me for not being as eloquent as who's that incel guy that all you guys listen to? Tells the gamers to rise up. Jordan Peterson. Yeah, I didn't get any sleep and I have a headache. So yeah. I told you it was going to negatively affect the stream. What was I talking about? Now my Alzheimer's is kicking in too. Yeah, whatever. I've seen enough of this. Yeah, I got swatted. Fun stuff. Surprised it happened over Twitter and not Twitch.
At least you'll have a cool story to tell your dad.
Oh yeah, that's why the stream was late. My dad called because he wanted to get the details. He wanted to get the deets on me getting swatted. Apparently, he thought it was funny. Alright, I'm done talking about that. Enough mental trauma for today. What's this 6.5 magnitude? Oh yeah, I heard there was an earthquake at Yellowstone.
Beep beep. How many cops were there?
Like 5 or 6. There was a SWAT van there, and then they had a suicide guy there. You had 2 other dudes there. I don't know what the fuck. I guess they were like the SWAT guys.
Look at the bright side.
And then there was a detective, and then there was like just a regular cop.
Did you have to explain that it was an anonymous troll that was exploiting your cheese pizza website for tailolts?
Yeah, pretty. Oh, he read the website, by the way, so that was fucking. I had to tell him that I don't fucking post that shit. I hope he believed me.
Beep beep. LOL.
Like one of you assholes posted porn on there, and I had to fucking delete it after I found out he was on the
beep.
site.
What did he think?
Well, he came here and thought I might have been doing it, so obviously he didn't think very highly of it.
Beep beep. Did he rate it?
Yeah, he gave it a 0 out of 10. He said it looked like just a bunch of shitty blog posts. Those are his words. I'm in the primary Ash zone. So I guess that means I can live the gamer dream. I can be in the IRL Dork Souls. Those games are about Ash, aren't they?
Your dad is basted.
Yeah. I called him right after it happened, too, but he works at the hospital up in, probably shouldn't get too many details in case you guys swat him, too. He'll probably have a heart attack. He already has heart problems. He works up in the hospital, and he has to deal with all these dipshits that think they have coronavirus. They never do. They constantly go in there because they've got sniffles and coughs, and then they think they have coronavirus, so my dad has to go in there and fucking give him the dumbass test.
The CEO.
There is no CEO at a hospital, stupid. At least I don't think there is. Aren't they all government run? At least his is. I think it's like sort of a VA hospital or something. But yeah, he couldn't even get a mask because of these fucking assholes that were hoarding them. So he had to go around with some shitty surgical mask that didn't really do anything for like 2 weeks until he finally got a real mask. All these fucking soy drinkers out there were all afraid that they're gonna die of coronavirus even though they're like fucking 20 years old. Bunch of pussies.
Beep beep.
Wonder if
Your dad is dead, rip.
I just talked to him, he's not dead. I mean, if he does die, I get 30 grand out of it, apparently. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing that could happen. I mean, my mom's already dead. I'm used to it. What is it? Yeah, whatever. She's gonna die. No, I'm just gonna be covered in ash. I'll be fine. It's not like I have to go outside for anything. My car will be fine because I don't have one anymore. It's a cube now. Oh, I'm supposed to be rating this stuff. Yeah, me getting swatted, that gets a 0. Yeah, this is mildly interesting. I'll give it a 5.